Welcome to another interesting video with fun and unknown facts. Hope you will enjoy the video. Let's get started.
Please do subscribe for more videos and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. When the Titanic entered service in 1912, it was the largest ship afloat. At 882 feet 9 in, 269.1 m long and 141 feet 53.3 meters high, waterline to the top of the funnels, she must have seemed like a floating city. The New York Tribune ran a headline on Sunday, November 27, 1910, asking the question, "How can we dock this marine monster when she reaches the port of New York?" It showed an illustration of Titanic with the famous Have Main Half Moon, the Dutch ship that sailed into New York Harbor in 1609, wholly contained within Titanic's hull. Could people in the Edwardian era imagine that even Titanic would be dwarfed by passenger cruise ships of the future? Today's largest cruise ships, the Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas and sister ship Allure of the Seas are both 1,187 feet 362 meters in length and reach 213 feet 65 meters above the waterline. Only 3 of Titanic's 4 funnels were functional. The 4th was a dummy installed because it made the ship look more beautiful, and was made into a ventilation shaft for the kitchen. The first 3 smokestacks were actually connected to the furnaces that produced the smoke, but the 4th one was not. The 4th stack functioned mainly as an air vent and added some symmetry to the ship's overall look. One of the most interesting facts about the Titanic. The interior of the Titanic was modeled after the Ritz Hotel, with first-class cabins finished in the Empire style. Aiming to convey the aura of a floating hotel, it was intended for passengers to forget they were on board a ship and feel as though they were in a hall of a great house on the shore. One of the facts about the Titanic is that, believe it or not, the Titanic Belfast can hold over 3,547 visitors at any one time. This number is the same number as the capacity of Titanic. Although the official number of the dead on the Titanic was 1,503, of the 2,208 on board, there were 705 survivors. Over 100 unidentified bodies were buried in Fairview Lawn Cemetery in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Many people traveled under false names and from so many different places, it proved impossible to identify even the recovered bodies. Another interesting fact about Northern Ireland's Titanic Belfast is that it's the world's largest Titanic visitor experience, and is located on the spot where the famous ship was designed and launched. It is an iconic 6-floor building featuring 9 interpretive and interactive galleries that explore the sights, sounds, smells, and stories of Titanic. The wreck was discovered almost 36 years ago on September 1, 1985. Even though, by all accounts, the third-class accommodations on the Titanic were much better than those on an average ship, they were still pretty rough. The total number of third-class passengers ranged from 700 to 1,000, and they all had to share 2 bathtubs. The ship's lookouts, Frederick Fleet and Reginald Lee, didn't have access to binoculars during the journey, and therefore couldn't see very far. The ship's second officer was replaced at the last minute and forgot to hand off the key to the locker that housed the ship's binoculars. The key resurfaced at auction in 2010, where it was sold for over $130,000. Thanks for watching.
Please do subscribe for more videos.